afternoon. This is Chris Brecher with the Simpler Stocks free video from March 10th, 2017. Daylight Savings Times weekend is coming up. By today, it looks like, this is nothing. The ES is only up 250. We had the ES is down, look like Armageddon here, as you see on the right. And then a miraculous 12-point rally in the ESs in the last hour, led by a lot of the resource stocks. NASDAQ up 350 at one time, down about 17. Russell closed, believe it or not, near its low, down 580, was down about 9. Big news to me, at least, was the bonds down $1.09, one at 1.09. Interesting in here is you had the Russell down, which indicates a little economic weakness. The transport's down, which indicates economic weakness. And the bonds, who knows? That should have been up if you think there's economic weakness. This is like anti-QE. Very curious in here. So we still have a lot of divergences developing, and we'll go into that in a minute. Yeah, gold getting whacked again down 10, and crude oil getting whacked down 63. One of the turnarounds in the ES on the right is a lot of the resource stocks started coming back. You had crude oil slowly come back from, I saw it down $1.44 right to support. First thing I do is the more times you can connect the dots, the price support is always first. Look what happened to something like EOG on the left on a 2-minute chart. And that's why the market came back. ESs are composed of a lot of resource stocks. They all came back, and that definitely helps sentiment in here. So by the end of the day, like I said, you still had some divergences, but a lot better than it was earlier. Silver down 33 cents. Dollar just unchanged. Advanced decline really poor again. Down over 12. Now remember, a lot of times everybody's like, terrible advanced decline. It does matter. But when you have a sharp move down in the bond market, a lot of times, a lot of the interest rate sensitive stocks that are part of the New York Stock Exchange or the S&P 500 underperform, whether it's utilities, whether it's REITs. So the advanced decline usually looks pretty poor when the bond market has a very weak day. Conversely, if the bonds are up two full points and the ESs are down 1,000, a lot of times you have at least 1,000 advancers because of the interest rate ones. You have, by the end of the day, UVXY doing nothing, down 17 cents. The VIX itself up fractionally. You had the DE Dow, the German DAX, doing nothing today. And you had the Chinese market down about 1%. So where does this get us with the whole market? Basically, same place it was yesterday. ESs, look at this on the left. These are the ESs on a daily. On the left. I'm going to put it on a 4-hour. It's just even more dramatic. That's the ESs. Now on the right is the transports on a 4-hour. Now, I know everybody says the Dow theory. The idea you have to understand is the Dow theory, when everybody said it was a Dow theory buy signal, was the exact day of the top of the transports. You can't make that stuff up. Right there, everybody said that's a Dow theory buy signal. It's gone straight down ever since. What I look at instead is this. Where would the ESs go if they went to where the transports are? The transports are in this coagulation between February 7th and January 7th. Where was the ESs between February 7th and January 7th? You guessed it, 2280. It's only 80 points less than where it is now. Now, before you say that's a one-off, the transports, remember that Russell is in the same boat, hitting the lower rung of support. Now, you might say, well, the ESs that are lower rung of support, they're at this support. That's like the TFs on the right being at this support. The TFs have undercut now to the lower end of the support, which is like the end of January. That gets you down to these areas. Now, I'm not saying it's going there straight away, but I think there are a lot of warning signs. This Russell needs to hold this support and start turning around. So we'll go into this a lot more on the premium side. One thing I do want to show you, when I talk about what you get on your trial, there's a $7 30-day trial, and you get the chat room when I'm on 10 in the morning. from 9 to 10 in the morning where we go over strategies. We were talking about shorting URI near the opening. It worked great. Premium videos are a lot more in depth than I explained, than I just said. Email alerts. I show index and futures charts and stock trades and chart ideas. The unusual option activity I've been posting in the premium videos, and they've been working pretty darn well. We also have a meetup, and what we do in there every other week, I do a learning video anywhere from 15 minutes to an hour. Real time, people can ask questions, and they go in here and they're free. The videos to go back and look at as long as you're a member. But the thing I want to show you that's really cool, at least I think it's cool, but I think everything with the market is cool. You go into my stock trades and chart ideas today, and I showed hourly bear flags. Go and check what some of these suckers did. Put URI on the left. Now, look at URI on the right. Hourly chart, go back. URI right here. URI today. Down 7 points from when I posted it. FLT, here's another good one for you. Posted it here. 163 and a quarter. FLT. 160, it actually went under it. Those are the type of ideas I try to show you. So I hope you can take us up on our offer. We've had thousands of people sign up for it, and we have one of the highest retention rates in the industry. So everybody have a great night, and I will talk to you tomorrow.